gentlemen of the
Ladies and
jury,
gentlemen,
guess what?
Keith Olbermann has
Guess
left the
what?
building.
It's our
For that relief, much thanks.
100th episode of my final closing time at a video commentary thoughts.
That's
We
almost
are up
like
to
an inside
part
joke
7 of
that
Beethoven's
only Keith
Ninth Symphony
Olbermann
and
the
the politics.
anyway,
Talk about this Jared Loughner is not guilty.
My response
But who
to this
knows?
coming up. Also,
The
the
a
Chinese
warning,
pianist,
viewer warning. Please do not watch
the play
State
of the
of
White
the
House.
Union.
For the first time in my career, I believe.
This could be the worst.
I believe for the first time in my
Barack
career,
Obama
I am going to
tells
call
a lie
for
after
someone's
lie after lie
firing.
after lie.
Next.
Find out. Somebody's gotta say it. This is the final closing time for video commentary thoughts.
Do we have the
Happy
audio of
and
me
happy
predicting
100th episode
one of the
of
many,
You Know
many
Who.
times
Final closing time
that
for
I
video
predicted Keith
commentary
Olbermann's
thoughts.
Yeah, this is
Me,
kinda
LHMusic,
cool because
America's
we
level
have
fastball
Keith
Christian conservative,
Olbermann
and today
your
is
prediction of his
Monday,
firing because he was declaring you,
January
I guess,
the
as a result of it,
24th
he
year,
was
2010.
worst person in the world. Worst
What
person in the world. You're
please
exactly right.
keep it down.
You are going to hear the liberals.
And you might think you're so smart about this one. You just had to trust me about that.
Well, at least not now. We're just getting warmed up today.
And more time.
And save up to $200 off your purchase. Do what I did and
we did this
buy yourself some
for this
Liberty.
99th
Liberty
episode.
Safe.
And could be smart.
Liberty Safe.
And it could be smart. Who knows? Anyways, I gotta get inside quickly with this Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. This could be part 7 of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony and the Politics. Now, there are a number of indicates about the premiere of the Ninth Symphony. It is based on this testimony of participants. There are suggestions, or you know who, under-rehearsed and rather scrappy in execution. For instance, on the other hand, the premiere was a great, huge success, and in any case, Beethoven was not to blame. Yeah, right. But not to blame. Well, Beethoven's. Well, that's why violinist Joseph Hahn recalled Beethoven directed the piece himself. And that is how he stood before the lectern and got just executed furiously. But the time he arose, some other times he has to shrink to the ground and moved. That's why you might think it's so about the testimonies of a Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Well, you have to hear this this story according to Fox News. And this guy, look at this. That's why the man accused is carrying out a mass shooting in Tucson, Arizona, pleaded not guilty yesterday. Not guilty. Oh boy. And why do the charges he tried to kill Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords and 2 of her aides? Well, guess what? The plea of Jared Loughner marks his 2nd court appearance. Well, he allegedly got shot. The Congresswoman and 18 others. Well, that's why 6 people died, including U.S. District Judge John Rowe and a 9-year-old girl. 13 others were wounded. Well, he has to face federal charges to try to assassinate Giffords and attempt to 2 of her aides. And he will face state charges dealing with the other victims. Oh God, here we go again. LHMusic criticizing Jared Loughner, criticizing his not good. Oh man, who cares? Well, guess what? At least 8 marshals, U.S. Marshals, in the hearing of this Phoenix courthouse. And this is what happens when Beethoven's Ninth Symphony has based on the testimonies of the participants and be under rehearsed. rather than scrappy in execution, well, in any case, in the court has nothing to blame. Except Beethoven was not to blame. Anyways, well, investigation. If it, well, guess what? Here it is. Here's worst nightmare. Investigators. Gators. Well, guess what? Afternoon smiling and wearing an orange prison jumpsuit and glasses. Oh God, this guy's paranoid. Loved is paranoid. That's why his hair shaved in a mug shot. And guess what? U.S. District Judge Larry Burns of San Diego. Wow. Um, I wish I could go to San Diego. Wish I could. Anyways, Loughner's attorney Judy Clark whether there was any question of her client. Client. Well, guess what? We are not raising any issues at this time. Yeah, that's right. This time. Well, guess what? The issue is Giffords was shot in the forehead and spent 2 whole weeks in a Tucson, Arizona hospital before she was flown Memorial Hermann Texas Medical Center Hospital. And shortly after her arrival, doctors said she had been given a tube to drain the buildup of a brain fluid that her kept the congresswoman in intensive care. Now, this is what happens. Giffords, the Houston hospital's reading Giffords gave no update. Well, guess what? Spokesman James Campbell said the next update will be ready to move Giffords to rehab. Wow, this is gonna be good. Now, wrapping up this one. This is this is what happens. Well, this is what happens. At that time. Now, guess what? Who is this? The public receives a musical hero that that the audience cheered and applause. Not guilty! Not guilty! Not guilty! Yep. Well, guess what? The public receives a musical hero, except Jared, Jared's God. During sections repeatedly at the end, well, standing ovations of handkerchiefs in the air, raising their hands, and so Beethoven could not hear the applause, could at least see the ovation. Well, you might think the customary imperial couple greeted the ovation. Well, guess what? A private person would not employ the state more than a musician. But that's not the case. What about the prosecutor? It's estimated that he would know within the next 30 days whether additional federal charges be filed against Loughner. Well, guess what? Guess what? The judge didn't rule the prosecution's request to move the federal case back to Tucson. So the victims and witnesses would take a round trip drive to Phoenix and attend court hearings. Well, guess what? The case was moved because one of those killed Roll was a federal judge. And Clark hasn't responded a comment. That's why she is, you know who, that's right. You know who, that's right. And the other process could lead to one of those one of those top lawyers facing the case of cases have representative clients such as the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski and Eric Olympic bomber Eric Rudolph, and that's why she's working on this plea deals to spare the death penalties for Rudolph and Kaczynski. Well, guess what? Quote this, and that's why the class of people who had been perceived lackeys at court and police agents preset the concert to had to break this spontaneous explosion of ovations. That's why the that's why Beethoven was left the building, and it's going to be a repeat performance back in May 23rd. Well, the moral story is that the judge was set a March 9th hearing to consider motions in Loeffler's case. We're going to find out what it is next few days, whatever it is, coming weeks. So trust me about that. Anyways, here's a warning for you. Now get this. Here's a warning for you. The viewer warning. If you want to watch the State of the Union with President Obama later on this Tuesday night, here's a warning for you. Please do not watch the State of the Union. And why? Because this is gonna be serious. You folks out there, do not watch the State of the Union. And why? Because uh, he wants to change the course of the direction. I bet Obama's livid. Anyways, it tells lies after lies after lies after lies. But if you let's just watch something else besides State of the Union, like NCIS, or go out and have a drinking game and go out to dinner, whatever it is. But please do not watch the State of the Union Tuesday night. Huh. But I'll have a recap on this because I'm not watching it because I got Omaha Symphonic Chorus this Tuesday night. Trust me about that if I do say so myself because I'll be busy, whatever it is. Anyways, we're out of time. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Trust me about that. Anyways, don't forget to check my website, LHMusicTimeFactor.weebly.com, for my Time Factor website, as so as my final closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts from YouTube, Ustream, and .tv, and so is Facebook.com at final closing Time Factor thoughts.weebly.com, so as Blogspot. As far as we're concerned, I didn't get the chance to do it. So I'll get right on it from blogspot.com, whatever it is. Okay, no, don't forget part 8 tomorrow. 8. We'll talk about this. You know who stated recap of State of the Union, and in my mind it's gonna blow into smithereens. Ah, whatever it is. Oh. So I don't know if we get to part 8 for something else for tomorrow, or part 9. The rest is up to us. Trust me about that. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, and happy 100th episode. Oh, YouTube, you don't know what it means to me, so trust me about that. Anyways, and the next one, you know when the next 100 is going to be? Hmm? You just have to wait to see about that. LHMusic, America's Level Fuzzball Christian Conservative, is signing off, and we will be the real conservative key for real conservative answers. And I gotta get out of here. I gotta turn off the lights, and good night, and go with you know who. That's right. God's blessings. Take care. Bye bye for now. Time Factor. Don't forget to Facebook me and follow me at facebook.com/LHMusicTime, as well as twitter.com/LHMusicTime. You might learn something.